Hi, this is Karl and welcome to April. This month I want to start off with giving you 10 great tips on how you can be a better IT consultant without really a lot of extra effort. Tip number 1 is don't charge too much. A lot of people think, oh, I'm worth $100, $125, $150 an hour. Some of them even more than that. Here's the thing. When you charge a lot of money, people expect a lot from you. If you don't charge very much, well, you can charge people 3, 4, 5 hours for 20 minutes work, and they're not going to whine too much because, hey, the guy's only $40 an hour, right? So give him a break. See, you can actually get away with a lot more if you don't charge very much. If you charge $125, $150 an hour, people are going to think you're competent, and you don't want that. You want them to think that you barely get by, and that way they'll never question a bill as long as you're with them. Tip number 2, avoid managed services. What you want to do is break fix. You want to trade dollars for hours so you can point to exactly how many hours you work. And then the only problem is, in order to pay your rent and your car payment and so forth, you got to bill like 60, 70, 80 hours a week, which means you have to work roughly 100, 125, sometimes 150 hours a week. You can do this, you just have to give up sleep. Sleep is really for the weak. Don't do the managed service thing. Don't do that recurring revenue. It just makes you lazy. It makes your clients expect high quality service. And again, remember tip number 1, you don't want people to rely on you for all that. Tip number 3, this is a biggie. Make sure that you sell cheap equipment. Sell refurbished junk that you found on eBay. Sell used equipment. Don't worry about it. The thing is, if you only sell high quality stuff, it probably won't break. And then what are you going to do? How are you going to get your 60, 70, 80 hours of billable labor? It's going to be really hard if all the equipment works all the time. Clients expect technology to just be crap, so you should sell them crap. Don't give them more than they expect, because then they're going to start expecting more and more all the time. Tip number 4, no RMM. Remote monitoring and patch management was designed to take your job away. Fight the robots. Do not let automation creep into your business. Once you install RMM, problems go away. How are you going to make a living? Because you forgot about managed services. As long as you're on break fix, you can't do an RMM. You can't patch stuff automatically. You have to make sure your clients have downtime so they're in pain, so they love you. And hey, at 40 bucks an hour, what's not to love? Tip number 5, keep old junky equipment forever. Client's got a 10-year-old PC, they're running Windows XP, good. Patch it, fix it, update it, put new memory in it, install a new power supply every 6 months. Do whatever you can to make that old piece of junk keep going. Yes, it's slow, it's completely unproductive, and the client's losing a lot of money, but they don't care because you're going to tell them they're saving money. And they're going to believe you because you're worth $40 an hour. Number 6, give terms. Let people have 30, 60, 90-day terms. Hell, let them pay whenever they want to. Loan your clients money. In fact, you might even think about giving them some extra money that you can loan on top of that. They can pay you back whenever. They're good for it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be your clients. They'd be somebody else's clients. Somebody else is going to make them pay on time, charge late fees, charge them interest. Not you. You're the good guy. You're the guy who only charges $40 an hour. Tip number 7, this is a biggie. Never test backups. If you test a backup, you might find out that it's not working the way it's supposed to be. Then you have to fix it. You're going to look like an idiot. Hey, you didn't set up this backup the right way the first time? Hey, come on, what's going on with that? Just let everything slide. If they lose all their data, it's okay. Remember, they're running old equipment. They're not paying for good tech support. They're not paying for monthly maintenance. They're not paying for hardly anything, and when they do, you give them terms. So if all their crap falls apart and they go out of business, it's not your fault. They're getting exactly what they paid for. Tip number 8, no PSA. A PSA is just a way for the man to tell you how to run your business. It really puts a lot of rules and limitations. You got to have tickets. The clients need to put tickets in the system. You have to manage the tickets. Now you got to put time in the tickets. You got to justify what you're doing. You don't want any of that. I recommend use an Excel spreadsheet, but let's be honest. If you only charge $40 an hour, you probably don't know how to use Excel. So a good lined piece of paper and a pencil is probably all you really need. And since your clients have a bunch of stuff breaking all the time, you'd have a bunch of tickets to deal with anyway. So you might as well just not write it down at all. Keep it in your memory. Eventually, they'll keep calling back until you fix their stuff. Tip number 9, do not be tempted by certification. All of this Microsoft certified and CompTIA Plus and all that Cisco whatever. Who cares? It's just a bunch of numbers and letters beside your name, and at the end of the day, it means you have to charge more. It means that people are going to think you're competent. They're going to think, wow, she might have actually studied this stuff and know something. Now she's going to want $50, $60, $80 an hour, right? Not like those people who charge $100, $125 an hour. You don't want to be like that. You want to be very humble. And that way you're always going to be able to keep your job because you're just a computer person. You're nothing special at all. Finally, number 10, never attend professional conferences. Don't go to CompTIA. Don't go to ASCII. Don't go to Channel Pro. Don't go to TechFest. All of those professional associations have one thing in common. They want to suck you in to the norm where you learn to be a $150 an hour technician. You go off and get certified. You learn to make your clients pay you in advance. You check the backups. You sell good equipment. You have contracts. You do all the things that make you like every other successful technician. Forget all that. It's much better if you stay exactly where you are and work for a living. Thanks for tuning into this April 1st video. I hope you enjoyed it. Like it if you like it, subscribe to the channel, and make sure that you follow all the most important rules for success.